Hey guys! Necrom is only 5 weeks away. We pretty much know how the Arcanist works and what it's capable of, and you've probably got a good idea of what you want to make first, a DD, tank or healer. And if you're anything like the people I play with, you're already coming up with clever or silly names and thinking about how your Arcanist is going to look. This week's tip is very light, but it's something a lot of people don't realize. You can design your Arcanist's appearance and even reserve a name for it, right now, if you want. Not everyone cares that much. One look around a busy city and you get the feeling that many people just select female, drag the slider for chest size all the way to the right and click create. And that's fine. But a lot of ESO players take great care in naming and designing their characters. We all know them, the ones that rock up to trials looking cooler than everyone else. Or the names that make us laugh and distract us when we're trying to fight them in PvP. If that sounds like you, then start thinking about how your Arcanist is going to look. You can open up the character creator anytime you want and play around. Either by going to PTS, logging onto the other side of the Atlantic and creating a new character there, or if you have free slots available, just do it on your home server. You don't have to keep the character, just take some screenshots of the slider positions if you find the look you want, and then just cancel the process. This means you can also use race change or appearance change tokens if you have some. So long as you don't commit your changes, you won't actually spend the token. If you're set on a particular name and want to make sure nobody else grabs it, well, that's a bit more fiddly. For that, you'll actually need to create a new character with that name and keep it there. Class, race, appearance, it doesn't matter. It's just a placeholder and you'll delete it right before you make your Arcanist. But you will need a spare character slot in the meantime. And in case you're wondering, claiming a character name on one server does not reserve it on the other server. So an EU player can't go to the NA server and make an Argonian called Loves Big Tentacles in order to reserve it on EU. Nobody needs to do this. I'm not even saying you should do it, I'm just pointing out that it's possible because it doesn't seem to be common knowledge. Like all the tips in this video series, it's an optional step that you can do now instead of waiting 5 more weeks before doing anything. And it could save you time and hassle when Necrom arrives. Some of my characters took very little time to make, but with others I was tweaking the sliders for nearly half an hour, and that's probably not something anyone wants to do on launch day. That's pretty much it. Short and sweet this week. But I'll be stepping it up next time because there will only be 4 weeks to go! And we're going to start talking about some ideas for leveling, skill points and skill lines. Meanwhile, it feels like people are finally starting to notice this channel, so please keep promoting it where you can. Follow me on Twitter, and when Necrom arrives, show me your Arcanist names and looks. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Take it easy, see you next week.